Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I created these beautiful press-on nail set. So I actually created this set for myself to wear for Halloween. It's the awesome thing about being a nail artist is you can make a bunch of nails for yourself, but strangely I'm always not wearing nails. Like I never have nails on anymore, and I used to wear nails all the time. And then when I started my business and got into this, I stopped wearing them, I guess, because I'm always so busy doing nails and stuff. But anyways, I'm rambling. So I'm going in with my favorite nude, which is number 236 from Rhinestone. And I am just going to do the nude on the thumbs, the middle finger, and the pinky. Because those ones are going to be, the thumb and the pinky is going to be a French, and the middle one's going to be an ombre. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here, and I'm using 2 coats of the number 236. For the ring finger, I am using 2 black glitter polishes. They're both actually from Beetles. It was in a Beetles collection that I had gotten a while back. I think on Amazon, I do believe. If I find it, I'll link it below. But I'm mixing these 2 black glitters to get this color. And then for this color purple, for the thumb and the pinky, I'm actually mixing some purples too to get this color. The name brand is Landfo. Don't know if anyone that's watching this has used this polish, but I recommend it if you're looking for a pretty good gel polish that's affordable. I'll link them below in the description, but I'm mixing 2 of the purples there. It's a glitter purple and another purple I just mixed to get this color. So I'm doing that, and I'm going to be doing the V French design on the thumb and the pinky. Now that they have cured, I am starting on the pointer finger, which for this one I wanted to do that pretty illusion ombre that I've seen, and I've done it before, but I wanted to do it on this set. So I'm taking the purple and putting it on one half, and then taking a black, which the black I'm using is by Melody Susie. I love their products. They're really pigmented. And then I'm gonna take just a regular ombre brush and keep blending together as you see me doing here. And I'm doing really light layers because I'm gonna do 2 coats, but doing really light layers, and I just take it and keep blending it, wipe my brush off and keep blending it until I'm happy with the way it looks, and then I cure it. And then all I'm doing here is just going in again, just doing the same sides with the same colors, just to put a second coat down and blending again. And then you can see here, I have some purple on my ombre brush because the black, you know, a black is pretty pigmented and can overtake the color. So I was dipping my ombre brush into a little bit of that purple that I had mixed up and starting to blend it in so that way it didn't look like the black was overpowering the purple too much. And then once that cures, you're gonna go and I'm taking the purple and I'm putting it on top of the black this time. You don't have to put it all the way down because I'm doing the French illusion. So as long as you just get the top to blend and look nice, that's all that's important. So that's what I'm doing here, just getting it to blend, and see, you can see sometimes the black will overpower. So I just dip it in purple and go back and then start ombreing it again. And then I'm using an angle brush and starting to create the French part. And I just dip my brush into a little bit of acetone. It's not going to hurt the nail. It's not going to hurt the polish or anything like that. You're not using a lot of it. You're just dipping it in, dabbing the brush off, and then going in and I'm just wiping the colors to get it into a bit of a French shape to give that illusion that I wanted. And I think it turned out pretty good. And I wanted to say here, you can see me going in with just a dry brush, because if you do mess up a little bit, you don't have to wipe it off and try to blend it all over again. I just take my brush with, you know, just a dry brush and go in and fix the line or whatnot, instead of wiping it all off. It's just much easier that way, and you can also, it helps get that nice shape. And then I'm just doing the same thing on the other hand. I just want to say, I didn't want you to think I was doing double coated or anything. I'm just doing the same thing on the other hand. So yeah. And for the middle finger, I am pulling out my airbrush and doing the black ombre. Something I did want to say about this real quick is I know a lot of people have told me, and a lot of people will say that, you know, when you're using the airbrush, you're not supposed to mix the gel polish with acetone, and that is what I was doing. That's what I'm doing here. But I actually I bought a collection of airbrush paint. So I am going to be putting a video out on that soon. It won't be the next one, but it'll be the one after that. It's going to be a review on these airbrush paints that I bought. So stay tuned for that if you are interested in seeing that. I'm going to try them out. We're going to swatch them and stuff too. So here for the thumb and the pinky, going in with Nails by Dev, the Badass Black gel liner. And I love that gel liner. It's really, really pigmented. But I'm going in with that and outlining the V French because I'm going to draw some stitches. You know, it's a Halloween set, so I wanted to add some little stitches in there. So that's just what I'm doing here for the thumb and the pinky. So now that I've got that done, so here for the ring finger, I am using some blooming gel, and I put a thin layer of blooming gel down on the nail, and then I'm taking a dotting tool and dipping it into some white and making some ghosts. You just like you see me do, I just draw it in a circle and then drag it down, and then I also like to take my brush and drag it down a little bit too to give it more of that ghosty effect. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I cure it, and after it is cured, I go in and paint the little ghost faces on them for both sets of hands. And now I am all done with the design, and I've got all my gems out and charms that I wanted to use for this set, and I'm going to go ahead and just buff lightly in the areas that the gems are going to be. And the reason I do that is it does help hold the gems on better with the glue. And the nail rhinestone glue that I'm using is Jenny's Secret, her no wipe crystal gel. I absolutely love that stuff. And I also use Zule's, but for this one I am using the Jenny's Secret. And I'm just going in with some Halloween charms and some pretty rhinestones. I have these really pretty purple rhinestones that I've been wanting to use, so this was the perfect set to do it. And being that it's almost Halloween, I didn't get to use a lot of my Halloween charms, so I wanted to really bling this set out and do this for me. So on this middle finger though, it's really cool. I think the gems that I'm using is the skeleton ribs and a skeleton head, and then I put like a bunch of gems on top of the head to make it look kind of like a crown. And you'll see in a little bit, I'm also using these, what are they? They're called like studs that you can put on the nail. They're like the pointy studs. I use them, and I show you in the picture. I show you in the video here in just a few minutes what they look like. But I thought it was really cool and kind of matched the vibe, so I wanted to add them on as well. And then here I wanted to show you that this charm, the eyes of the skull, was actually like empty, and I had an idea to put these gems in them. They're those point back like crystals. I show you what they look like here in just a minute. It's these crystal point back things, and they fit. I have all kinds of different sizes, so I found these ones and they fit perfectly in the eyes, so I thought that was really cool. And then after that, I'm just going to take my Makartt, it's Makartt Rhinestone Glue, and I go around the edges of the charms, you know, so they don't get caught on your hair or anything like that. I always do that, not just for myself, but for my customers as well. And then after that, I'm going to let that cure, and then we're going to top coat, and I always do the filing at the end as well. Just because it gives it that nice crisp shape that I'm wanting. I do that for my customer nails as well. And again, this was just a Halloween freestyle set that I had thought of and to do for myself for Halloween, and it turned out really pretty, and I really like them. So here I am just putting all the top coat on, and I am putting the top coat on top of those silver charms and stuff. I don't care about getting top coat on the little tiny rhinestones that much, but of course on the bigger ones I do not put top coat on. So here is what they look like. I absolutely love them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!